Hey, welcome to Black Amethyst Oracle. This is Carmen, and I'm bringing back a reading that some people really liked, and it's a little fun, and they're short and sweet. There will be 9 to choose from. You can take as many or as few as you like. If you like this reading and you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Honestly, the more people I have expressing that sort of interest, the more I'm able to do, quite simply, on YouTube, the more I'm able to do for free. So if you can do it, that's great. This is a reading called Psychic Jukebox, and I use song lyrics to get your energy vibe, and then we've got stones, crystals, and beneath each of these is an animal wisdom oracle for you. Just a little something to chew on from the spirit realm. For each reading, I will do a small tarot spread on the romance, love energy sort of around you now, your current situation. And then I'm going to use some playing card decks, 2 different playing card decks, to get messages from or about someone around you that you're interested in or thinking of, and then some emerging energy messages for you to be on the lookout for, to expect. And I think it should be fun. I'm going to go through these, and I will insert a still with numbers. The first one is You're Giving Me the Sweetest Taboo, the lyric says. That is from Sweetest Taboo, Sade. This is Serpentine, and that's number 1. Number 2 is I Don't Care Where We Go, I Don't Care What We Do, Prince, Peach, Moonstone, Take Me With You. I Know When That Hotline, Bling, number 3. This is Carnelian, and that is a Drake classic. Number 4, I Want to Know What Love Is. Foreigner, right? This is Emerald in Quartz. You Shook Me All Night Long. Could be AC/DC, could be Led Zeppelin. This is Pyrite. I think I thought it was AC/DC when I wrote it. Doesn't matter. Stop Dragging My Heart Around. Tom Petty and Stevie Nicks. And this is Prehnite. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry. 7. I Have Finally Seen the Light. I've finally realized what you mean. Muse, Madness. And this is Amazonite. Baby, baby, where did our love go? Could be the Supremes, could be Soft Cell covering it. This is Amethyst. And 9, You Get Me Closer to God, Closer, 9 Inch Nails, Smoky, Quartz. So again, I'll put in a still with numbers to make it easier. And, you know, whatever you're feeling, maybe you feel more than one, maybe none of these sound good to you. But I'd love to hear what you think. And here we go. I'm just going to go on in now. See you there. Hi to the first group. You chose the Sade song, Sweetest Taboo, and the lyric, You're Giving Me the Sweetest Taboo. The serpentine stone, by the way, associated with all the chakras, associated with all the zodiac signs. This is a Kundalini awakening stone. So I expect that you may be a passionate person. You may be involved in or wanting to be involved in something deeply passionate and emotional. And I also feel that this is a perfect animal spirit card for you, and it's the panther. And this is just, you know, I just wanted a message for you specifically in this group, just something to chew on, something to keep in mind. You know, that's all I asked for. And we got panther, which is about protection. And it's, you know, consider who you allow to take your energy and who you give it away to freely. So, I mean, I could go on and on about that, and it might come back up in the reading, but I definitely feel just called to say, you know, when you're really just feeling something, you do have to remember, you have to just be mindful that your energy is what you have to work with and move through your life with, and you have to protect that, because we're constantly ricocheting off of each other, and the more intimate you are, or the more you let someone in your world and your ways and your heart, the more influence they'll have. So you just, you know, you just want to be sure that we are choosing worthy recipients of our good love, to be honest. And that you're sharing these profound experiences in life and love and sex with people who deserve you. That's all I want to say. Okay, I'm going to use this Line Strider Tarot to ask about current love energy for you. What is happening? What is happening in the love and romance energy around the serpentine group? Four of Swords. What's happening in love and romance energy around the serpentine group? Okay. What I'm getting here is that you or someone else may be in a state of contemplation, taking a little time out. There may have been a pause, a break, some space, or even a split. There's an energy of heaviness and something about responsibility, just a lot going on. Someone's got a lot going on. It doesn't even have to be in the physical realm, you know, like someone could have a lot mentally going on. I do feel that, like, there could be just a lot weighing on someone. This energy feels to me someone, you or someone that you're thinking about, is really just trying to recover from getting overwhelmed, to be quite honest. So, you know, if that sounds like, if that rings true for you, then we can keep going and look at some more messages for you. So yeah, it just seems like you or someone that you're interested in or care about or involved with are having a little seeking respite and having a timeout. Yeah, like I said, it feels like there's an element of just responsibility and burden that comes with the Ten of Wands, but to me this feels a lot like just an overwhelmed, kind of exhausted, too much. It's too much. And that is not to say that someone thinks you are too much, or that being with you has been just too difficult, like you're too much. I really do mean that this person may be struggling. I don't think it would, if this is you, I don't think it is to be taken completely personally. And sometimes just it's timing and matching, you know, not being in line, you know. I will get two more. What does the Serpentine group need to know now about this situation? What do you need to know most? Two of Cups. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of spiritually sanctioned connection here. regardless of how things have played out. Need to know. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I get the feeling that, you know, if this is true for you and someone has pulled back, I feel called to tell you that there is definitely a lot of love between you. And even if you weren't at a stage of love, you know, this could be, it could be like a hook up with a ghost situation type thing. But I'm just energetically, the things that happen between us, you know, energetically, and what the spiritual realm knows and orchestrates is different from how it always sort of appears to us. But what I'm getting is that there's so much potential in the connection. There's so much potential for it to be everything that you could want, like the you know, a committed, solid, familial partnership, you know, like someone you're ride or die. It could be that. Whether or not it will be is, you know, to be determined. There's not a feeling here of a person not wanting to know you or see you or feel you. It's more like they have heaviness on their own minds, maybe things to figure out in their own lives. This Two of Cups, though, I will say, you know, Two of Cups is a beautiful card. It's a soul bond. So what I really feel here is that regardless of the state of things or whether or not things work out and move forward and what feels like moving forward, this is a connection that is meant to give you both encouragement to be your more whole selves, if that makes sense. Like, you know, there's definitely this feeling, you know, if you look at this image, we've got the two cats facing each other and they're sort of mirroring each other. And I mean, really, I just do sense that in this particular situation, there's you will learn things from this person, or maybe they've awakened something in you that needed to be awakened, and vice versa. Like maybe where they are now, if they are in a state of, you know, contemplation and consideration about where they are and what they're doing and what they want and how they're going to do it, that it makes a lot of sense that you would have triggered some of that, and they have done the same for you, is what I really think. And that does really play into the serpentine stone, as far as like an awakening. This Two of Cups really echoes that for me, that there's all the potential in the world. The two of you are you see something in each other, you feel it, but most of all, at the end of the day, what you feel and what you see in that person is actually things about yourself, or messages about things about yourself that you are needed to hear and feel. Okay, so I'm going to get more specifically into messages from or about this individual who's showing up here. And when I say from or about, it's because, you know, I'm doing 9 readings, and I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to get into 9 different people's feelings. And I just want to leave it open to what Spirit knows, which is just as good. Oh, sorry about that. So I'm using playing cards. There are no majors and there are no pages. Sorry, what do we need to know about Serpentine's person? Two of Wands. Dropping, dropping, dropping. What more do we need to know about Serpentine's person? Eight of Pentacles. Being the first reading, I haven't done this layout, so I'm just going to decide where to put these. Two of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and this person would like to be able to make some decisive decisions. Yes, take some decisive actions. You know, they want to know what to do. They really do want to know what to do, and they want to grow, and they want to, they would very much like to learn from you. They would very much like to, I think they know that they either have learned a lot from you or could learn a lot from you. And they see you as someone who understands, things that they don't know yet, and they seem to have a bit of confusion just in life, like existential confusion. And I think that they see you as someone who helps them sort of solve the riddles, but they also at the same time just don't really feel confident right now, so they don't necessarily feel like they're able to make real contributions or decisions that are based in power, you know? Okay. Tell me more about this. We need to know about this person. What's happening? Okay. That's a Five of Pentacles. Yeah, they feel... They're feeling really low on themselves, like their worth, you know, like they don't feel lovable, eligible. They don't feel like they have a lot to offer. I have one more thing. Oh, sorry. One more about Serpentine's person. That's a Knight of Wands. Yeah. I just want to show you this beautiful art. The energy that I'm getting for just something final to tell you about this particular person is they are desperately trying to figure it out. Like, and I don't want you to take it personally. Like, I don't think it has to do about with your situation exclusively, that they desperately want to figure it out. I think they desperately are trying to figure out a lot of things, to be honest. That is the feeling. That is the energy that I'm getting from the person that you may be asking about or have had on your mind, or someone from your probably recent past, fairly recent. Okay. And then finally, I'm going to use this ecliptic playing card deck, and I would like to ask about emerging energy for you in the love and romance energy. What is emerging? Hey, I'm really sorry. I just had it a total glitch situation. Luckily I caught it, and I would like to do this again, but I want to just stay with where I was headed. Sorry, me and technology are at odds. Okay, so I think I was at the end there was saying that of what got recorded, that I am using this ecliptic playing cards deck for emerging energy for you. So what I see emerging for you is here. Is it still recording? Now I'm going to be checking constantly. Okay. This is the Three of Swords, which is about heartbreak and loss and sorrow, which you may be feeling very immediately. You may be feeling it now. You may be feeling it soon. It may be something that comes and goes. This situation may have been something that was kind of hot and cold, in and out for you. You know, to see this here with this panther and the protect your energy vibe, I feel a protection for you in where I see this. I feel like there's an energy. So I feel like it's very immediate and possibly nowish for most people who would get this. That's what I'm feeling. And I just, like I said, Three of Swords is heartbreak, sorrow, breakup, loss, and I think that it seems like this is something that's just been lagging, like something you haven't let go of, or something you haven't known if you should let go of. And then with the Nine of Wands showing up, you're in really emerging, coming in for you is a real warrior spirit, real courage, really just being able to take it on, being able to like move forward for yourself, like some self-love and some, just going toward that which serves you, and feeling really strong about it. This card is giving me a very warm sun energy, actually. So I feel you're going to be sort of, I see you standing tall. I see pain and things that have bothered you, things that may have been weighing you down, sort of falling away from you, and you standing there and I see you sort of shining in the sun, and then tell me one more thing about the emerging energy for our serpentine people. And this is the Nine of Swords. Yeah, it feels like an echo of, an echo of what I was just saying, really. The problem with the Nine of Swords is it's about, anxiety and nightmares, and it's a really like anguished kind of energy, Nine of Swords, and it's nightmarish and stuff. But for me here, it really is, I'm getting a feeling of just the reinforcement of what I just said here. Like when I said I see you standing with this sort of energy that may have been weighing you down, or energy around you that was darkening your light a little bit, sort of falling away. And I don't believe that you have like a super hard time ahead that you need to be like worried about right now, but I think that you have been putting off going through it, like going through the release, going through letting go of this heartbreak that you feel. Because whatever it is, like if everything before felt right for you, and this person is important and may or may not come back around, type of thing, regardless, you being in your power is the best way for you to get what you really need and really want, truthfully. So it may not even be them by the time you release so much that you've been sort of holding on to. I do get the feeling that you've just held on for so long to something that isn't necessarily as beautiful as it is, and as good as it has felt sometimes, like, and as much potential as the two of you have and have had. You really just have to sort of accept and where another person is, and it doesn't, even if it doesn't feel right, you just have to trust that if you let go, if they are meant to be, you hear it all the time, if they're meant to be, in your life, if they really want to be, they will be. And sometimes they really want to be and they just can't be, but that's not good either. You know, like you have to protect your energy. And that's really just really finally in this final message for you makes a lot of sense to me why you got the Panther and the protection card in the beginning. Absolutely. Yeah. Your energy is at stake here, and it's time for you to move from agony and heartbreak into your power, and you've totally got it. It's time. I can feel that it's time. You're getting tired of it. It's getting old, right? Okay, so hopefully this is satisfactory for you. If you don't feel like it was yours, you probably didn't make it this far. If you do, I'd love to hear it. And hopefully I'll see you again. Thanks. Hi to group 2. You chose the Prince lyrics, I don't care where we go, I don't care what we do, with Peach Moonstone. And your animal spirit wisdom card is Snake, Kundalini Rising. Kundalini Rising sounds like someone's name. I don't want to say. So I always find myself trying to say it. Channel your creative passion and sensuality. Welcome the transformation. Frankly, I'm surprised this card didn't come up for the last group because they chose serpentine, which is associated with this snake energy. But, you know, here it is for you. And we're going to see how it plays out. But you seem to be, I'm getting, definitely feeling a shift inside. Definitely feeling like changes in you that are, you're feeling your own growth, I believe. And in your love department, your love and romance department specifically, it seems you have grown exponentially into someone who doesn't make the same mistakes that you may have made in the past. Like you want something mature, something real, something that is solid and important, and you want to feel like you get what you give. And I think you know, when you feel really drawn to someone, it's hard for you to ignore it. And when you feel really invested in someone, it's hard for you to let go. These are just some messages that I'm getting. And I get the feeling that you crave romance, you know, you crave the intimacy. So maybe this is true for you. But the message from Snake is to channel some of that passion and sensuality that you feel in your romantic world into other parts of your life. If you're creative in any other way, or even if it's not like artistic, like even if you know, anything that you do, whether it's keeping your home or loving other people in your life that are not romantic, you know, like children and family and friends, like, you know, channel all that sort of sexual energy that you have into other places into your life too. You don't need to give all your power to the object of your desire, so to speak. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is use this Line Strider Tarot to just get a little read on your love and romance energy currently. Oh, there's a card flipped over in here. Interesting. I don't know how it happened or when. I did shuffle in between. I haven't seen this card lately. It's the Three of Wands. Feels significant. Three of Wands is manifestation. It's looking at the bigger picture. It's the long-term plan. And it seems to me like you're definitely in a position of wanting to make big moves, make the right things happen, make the big things happen. Oh wow, and there's Nine of Pentacles. I don't know how these two got flipped, but again, I'm gonna sort of just send a little message here that this is a self-care card. This is a self-love. This is, you know, here we have this woman with this owl. It could be one of the goddesses, but the idea is that you need to love yourself with that same energy that I was discussing, you sharing in other places in your life and with people that you fixate on. Also, I believe there's a message for you here to turn it around to yourself. You need to love yourself as much as you, with the intensity that you want to love another person. And that doesn't make you, you know, what's the word? Like that doesn't make you like selfish or I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. It doesn't make you like a self-absorbed person to love yourself that way, but you need to give yourself some of the same kind of attention. There are parts of you deep inside that want to be loved as much as it matches the feeling of the love you want to give. So give it to yourself as well. Does that make sense? Just came. What am I going to do? You already got 2 cards that weren't even in the spread, but they felt really significant here with what I'm feeling. So current love and romance energy for each moonstone people. 2 of Cups. Yep. You want that bond. You want that, the one. You want your soulmate. And you know, maybe that's happening for you. Let's keep going. Maybe that's what you feel you found. You know, the song, I don't care where we go, I don't care what we do, just take me with you. It's just like such an undying passion and desire to be with someone because they make you feel so good. And I get the feeling here that you either want someone who gives you that feeling, or you're with someone who gives you that feeling, or there's someone on your mind who has given you that feeling. Each moonstone, current love and energy. Yeah. You know what's wild? These 2 came up on the 2nd row on the last reading. And I feel a similarity here. And I mean, I've been shuffling and stuff. It's just, I feel, like I said, that first one had the Kundalini rising. I had the serpentine stone, and I felt like they would go together really well. So maybe there's some overlap between this first and second group. You may want to check it out. But here the 10 of Pentacles after the 2 of Cups is telling me just really what I just already said. Like you're really wanting the one. You're wanting, you want a deep connection. And maybe that is, like I said, maybe that is what is going on for you. Maybe you're feeling first, with this energy group, it's a little different from the last one in that I feel, well, that one felt like something that's been going on that could be in pause, but this one feels more like something very new and something very, like inspiring and fresh, like and exciting. Let's see some more about this current energy. Each moonstone. King of Swords. And one more. Yeah, I think you're feeling like the love energy you're in right now feels good. It feels like you know what's up. Feels like you can trust what's happening. Like you feel you can trust what's happening. You feel, I want to say calm about it. Or you want to feel calm about it. and the Eight of Pentacles. You want to see what it can do. You want to there's a love energy you're in right now. Your love and romance energy right now is you know, you're open to experiencing the thing, you know? Like you're like you're down to do it. You're down to grow, you're down to experience and have meaning in your life, have something more substantial. Yeah. There may be some sort of conflict on somebody's part, yours or someone that you're involved with or interested in. Energy, there could be a little conflict about just kind of wondering, not being 100% sure like what's gonna happen. But you know, that's normal because none of us really knows for sure what's gonna happen, and all the intuition, all the predictions, all the destiny, everything that we talk about, everything that we believe, you know, the truth of the matter is, there is an unknown element to the future. We don't always know the outcome, but I think you are in a position to ride through this and take it as it comes and come out like a, you know, on top and in charge and feeling good about the choices that you make along the way, and just who you're becoming feels like it's influenced by you being a passionate person who's finally kind of stepping into ownership of you know, that you have choices and you don't have to just settle in relationships, I feel. Okay, so now I'm going to use this playing card deck. The weirdest thing, I don't know if it's Mercury, I don't know what's going on. The same thing happened in the first reading. I had a little cut out in the recording, and I think I would like to go. I had one card for you from this deck, and I'd like to keep going with it. But anyway, I'm sorry. How weird. But anyway, the card that I got for, I don't know how much I just said, but that got lost. But I did say that I'm using this playing card deck to get more about the person on your mind. So what I got that I began discussing before the great interruption would be Knight of Pentacles. This is in playing cards, it's a Jack of Diamonds, but it's a Knight of Pentacles. So this just tells me this person is moving forward, wants to move forward, feels drawn to you. The only thing here so far is that they are slower. They want to take it slow. They want to do it right, which makes sense to me. This really makes me feel like there was a feeling I got here when I was on this row of energy that had to do with like just not being sure, you know, a little bit of anxiety, and you know, this deep desire for you that you have to experience something profound and do something deep and meaningful and stop messing around and really just be with the one. I think this person wants the same thing, and they're just gonna move a little more slowly than you would like maybe it's a tempered energy, you know, that has to do with just everybody being sure and nobody getting hurt, and it feels really mutual and respectful. I think it would be easy for the two of you to get caught up and run away with, you know, with it. But this has the real potential to, there's that 10 of Pentacles. This has the real potential to be a solid commitment, a solid family, a solid, the 10, the what you want, what you're looking for, what you have always desired. So this person feels hints of that as well, I believe, and they just I feel they're very sensitive to you. Like they really care how you feel, and they really don't, they just want to be sure that they don't hurt you and you don't hurt them. Like they just want to do this right with you. Like they see you as a real you know, someone they can really learn a lot from, but also like just someone who's amazing and could be that one for them as well. But that's not something to rush always, right? More about this Peach Moonstones person. And we have the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to they do want to protect and guard this connection. They do want to let it evolve, and I feel they're gonna hold on to it. Like they're not gonna like do anything careless that would screw it up. Like I get the feeling that they're really I even actually get that this person has to you may not know this, but they have to handle like jealousy. Like they don't want, they want to be cool. They just want to be cool, and they want to be cool with you. And they may have like they try not to let it show, but they want you to be only theirs. But going to that committed space also involves, like, you know, both of you throwing your hearts in and being sure. So they feel that, they're feeling that they want that they want to hold on to you and stuff, but they're also like internally, I think some of them, for you, struggling with a little bit of jealousy issues. I get, like, I don't think it's even raging. I just think it has to do with, they know, this is what I really mean. They know that you're a catch, and they know that someone else could come in and get you, and they don't want that to be the reason that they cling on and jump in and go full force of full speed. They want to do it for the right reasons, and do it for, like, you know, in a solid way, in a way that's gonna stick. But they also, like, are very much aware that someone else could woo you, because they might try, because you're like a catch, and they want you, but they just want to be able to take it slow and do it right. All right, more about this person. And it's the 8 of Pentacles, which is sitting right over the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Diamonds, 8 of Pentacles, same. There it is. They do feel the same about this being a relationship or a connection that you could both really benefit from, really learn from, really it brings out your best. They feel you bring out the best in them, and they feel they hope to do the same for you. They feel that you have a lot to learn and teach each other, and I just got that you are quite possibly very different from what they're used to, and they're probably different from what you're used to in like your types, you know, and it almost feels like an odd match. Like it's not what you'd normally like necessarily go for, but you cannot deny that this is actually healthier than maybe what you might have gone for before. And that goes both ways. And one more, please, about this peach moonstone's person. And we have a 9 of Swords, which, you know, speaks to me about anxiety. They have anxieties and worries about that I don't feel they really necessarily have let on. I believe this is a person who is very good at not showing all of this, especially not to you now, and especially because they don't want you to see them as weak, or they don't want you to see them as in any way damaged. But I get the feeling that they do have their own mental health issues, but this strikes me as a person who's actually working on them, you know, like someone who has tried, probably been to therapy, is self-aware. That's what I get from this. Like, I think that this person may have to deal, like most of us, with stuff, and they try to not make that a major focus in their relationship with you, and they seem to have a good handle on it, and they seem to care about working on it. So that's good, and that's growth. And I think that I get the feeling that the two of you, you know, really have the ability to soothe each other in that respect, you know, like when there are, like here I got with the King of Swords, I was talking so much about this sort of like worry about what's happening in the future. They don't want you to worry about the future, and they don't want you to know that they kind of do too. Like, it's just like something that comes with the territory of feeling, and you're both feeling it. Okay, and the last one that I'm going to do is emerging energy for you in this love and romance area. What is emerging for our peach moonstone person? Emerging energy for peach moonstone. Okay, we have, where did I put them last time? I don't know. 8 of Cups. Huh. 8 of Cups, huh? The feeling that I just got is don't create problems that don't exist. And I'm sorry to say that to you like that. I think that there is an energy for you to get in your head, like what this King of Swords was saying. And that's not over. This is moving slowly, and you will have probably questions about how they feel and what they want from you, and that's normal. The message I'm getting for you is this is going to continue to move slowly, and you don't need to sabotage it. You don't need to feel insecure about it. This person likes you, and you don't need to get in your head and get worked up about worrying about it, because it's okay. And I get, don't create problems where there aren't any. I'm so sorry, that's really blunt, but that's just what I get. But that may be coming up for you, is that feeling of, you know, that maybe you shouldn't do this. Maybe they're not so interested in you, but I'm thinking that they are, and they just are operating differently. And I think that communication would be good for you. Okay. Emerging energy, peach moonstone. And we have the Knight of Wands. on this beautiful playing card deck is the royals are depicted with zodiac signs. So you're getting some Aries energy here. And this Knight of Wands being a real go for it, you know, energy. And I think that you're gonna, maybe you'll feel a little worried, you know, a little like unsure, but also coming up for you is a more certain energy. Like, I think that it's possible that you will have the necessary communication, and that's a continued process. It's not like you're going to have one conversation with this person and everything's fine from there and everybody's cool, because it's easy to get triggered into feeling like, you know, worried about whether or not something is going to work, and do they feel the same way you do, especially when you're taking it slow and you're a person who wants to dive in and your kundalini's rising. I think that goes for both of you, and you're just trying to temper it and do it right. I think, you know, if you're used to jumping in and moving fast, and I think they probably have done that as well, this is going to feel different, and it's going to make you be like, well, don't you want me? Like, don't we want this? Isn't this good? Why aren't we like why aren't we like at the chapel? You know what I mean? Like, you might feel that way, but you know, I think that the more communication you have between you, and this seems someone who's really able to go deep and have those emotional conversations with you. I think the more you do that, the more you're going to realize this is a good thing, and you can feel secure about it, and you can feel passionate, and you're free and to express yourself, and there's really not as much to worry about as you may have felt. And yeah, okay, one more emerging for peach moonstone. And this, I got another royal. We got Libra here with the Queen of Spades being the Queen of Swords. Yeah, that's just like, that's power. You got some power here. This Aries and Libra right here like this. This is, you know, this card here is really echoing the energy, but it's so cool. You know what I mean? Like, it's so certain. It's relaxed in that certainty. And I think that you will be able to come to a place of trust. You know, when you look at a Libra, and this art is beautiful. This Queen of Swords here, she has the blindfold on, and the two cups. That's very Libra, right? Depiction of someone with the blindfold on and the scales. Like, what do we call in the majors? That's is it judgment or justice? Holy crap. Everything just went out the window. Justice. It's justice, right? So like, it's just a matter of like more knowing what you know, how to balance, more fully being in control of that than being worried about it at all. Just kind of being like, I know what's right. I know what feels good. I know who I am. I know who this person is. Like, it's a trust and a faith, and it's a really beautiful thing. And I think that you're coming into some good stuff. And that's all I really have for this reading. Sorry about my glitch earlier. Hopefully, oh yeah, still recording. Hopefully everything's cool. I had to delete some things. I don't know what's happening. Mercury, maybe. All right, so let me know if you felt anything with this, and I wish you the best. This looks really exciting. If you're seeing this reading at the time of release, then I would just like to add, I think you're gonna have a really great summer. Okay, bye. Hey there to the third group who chose Hotline Bling and the Carnelian. I'm just gonna tell you off the bat, that combination alone gives me some pretty fun hookup vibes. But the animal spirit that came through for you is penguin, and it's diamond light activation. light activations and new energies are coming your way. Be open to receive and welcome them in. So it's just, I think there's a little bit of a hint of some good stuff, some good ascension energy coming in for you, and also new people. I don't know, maybe you're in a playful stage right now, but it seems like something a little more substantial, as far as like you in your own growth, you know, in your own path, like something unexpected may be around the corner for you. But let's take a look into more of this energy. And I'm just going to use this Line Strider Tarot for just a little spread, 2 and 2. That's what I've been doing. Just to look at your current love and romance energy. And I have to keep checking to see how the camera's doing. What's up with that? Okay. Think I'll ever breathe clearly? All right. Carnelian, people. Current energy for this carnelian grape. 4 of Swords. Seen that already in that position today. Current energy. And the Magician. So this may or may not be you, but what I am getting for the energy here is really just not diving into anything seriously until it's the right thing. I would say that you may be in an energy of thinking about what you really want and, you know, weighing your options, holding out for what you're trying to manifest. I also get the feeling you are waiting on someone specific that you are trying to maybe energetically draw toward you. You know if you're doing that, and there's no harm, whatever. You do you. I understand. So yeah, like that's the energy, and that might help you know at this point, you know, if that sounds like you at all. It seems like we've got some not getting serious until it's right kind of energy, and some just kind of waiting on the manifestation. Like, and those two can go hand in hand. You could be, both of those can be true for someone. And if it's both true for you, then I'm just extremely happy. All right. I mean, I'm happy that I got it. Not happy that you're in this energy. It's not bad. It's all right, right? So I want to get more about this current love and romance energy for this carnelian person. Page of Cups. Current energy. Current love and romance energy. Ace of Pentacles. Yep. I get that you're not quite ready to make the move, you know what I mean? Like you're not quite ready for to do anything unless it's the one. Like this is, to me, feels exactly like what I just got here. This, even though it's totally different language, like this feels like waiting and sort of like chilling until the right thing. And this feels like patience around that, like patience for the right thing. Basically, you're not going to give your heart away until your heart until it's, you know, the thing that you feel is going to really grow and flourish into what it is you ultimately desire. Does that sound like you? Let me see if I can get anything else. Yeah, I just really get that you're waiting for the right thing, and I have a feeling you know who that is. And let's look at a person who may be on your mind. If you don't have anyone on your mind, then I would say this is an energy that's significant and relevant for you right now, that is near you or approaching. But this may likely be someone who is engaging with you on some level, whether it's just interest or anyway. You know, I think for some of the energy here, I get crush energy. Some of it, I like I said, I think I get hookup energy. There's something light, and there's something about waiting, you know, wanting it to be more, and there's something about waiting until this works. So it almost feels like you put you kind of put all your eggs I don't want to, how do we say this? Put all your eggs in one basket, but that's not it. Like, it's like, you put a bunch of eggs in this basket, but you know you still have some other eggs. I don't know if that made any sense. Okay, how would this carnelian's person, what do we need to know about them right now? Carnelian's person. What do we have about Carnelian's person? Okay, got a 5 of Cups. Yeah, you may be kind of like sad and in this waiting energy. That could be happening. They may be sad. I need to get more. Carnelian's person's energy. And a 3 of Swords. Yeah, this is heartbroken. Are you waiting for someone to get out of a situation or heal from a broken heart? Or do you not know that that's what needs to happen? That's what I just got. These two together. I wasn't sure, and now I am. I get a feeling that this person that you may be waiting for has to go through a healing process right now from a situation. You know, they may be sad. They may have some baggage to lighten up before they can really do anything more than if you are having hookup energy, if you know, if there is some hotline bling going on. I just think that this person appears to be in a state right now of getting over a relationship. Tell me more about this person, the Carnelian's person. Got a 9 of Swords. That's that's really upset energy. Honestly, that's really upset energy. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm trying to refrain from my own take right now. Okay. So yeah, this person, I mean, we're looking at 5 of Cups sadness and 3 of Swords heartbreak and 9 of Swords kind of agony, honestly. Like, it looks like the person that you may have on your mind is definitely not in a great space emotionally right now. And one more. And it's the Knight of Pentacles showing up again. A lot of recurring cards today. That's a slow moving night. I think that this person, you know, there's something there. They see that, and they're gonna move slowly though. Like, I just like, they're in a, they seem to have some pain from the past, some worries from based on past experiences. Like, even if they're not currently like dwelling in heartbreak and loss and looking for rebound, like even if they're not in that like typical heartbroken space, this is just so, like I said, sadness, loss, and anguish, you know, like it's just it's not the greatest emotional state. And I think that it could be a very recent breakup, it could be a breakup that is like pending, and it could be something from a farther away past. But either way, it's on their mind, and they're more concerned about that than anything, and they have to find their way through that. So there's going to be it might be a slower process than you're willing to wait for, or even rather that you maybe should wait for. I can't tell you. You seem to be waiting for the one, and I don't know if you think this one is the one and you're willing to wait, but just remember, things can change. Your own beliefs about what is meant to be can change, and that is looking like a message that really needed to reach you today, in that you are getting new energies, and there is new. Be open to receive and welcome them in. You might surprise yourself. You may be feeling like this is the only one, this is the, but you may be surprised at what can come in for you, and what is in waiting if you just remain open. Okay, so then I'm using this ecliptic playing card deck, and I'm just looking at emerging energy for you in this love and romance area. Like, what's emerging in love and romance for a carnelian person? What's emerging? And we have a Six of Swords, moving on to something better, moving away from something rocky and moving forward into something better. Do you want me to break that down any further, or are you with me? Get it? If you know the Six of Swords, you know that's moving on energy. That's moving. I mean, yes, it can move. It can mean moving forward in this particular connection, and things like, finally smoothing out. But I do get more of a feeling that you just don't know what's gonna happen, and I feel kind of an excitement for you. Like, I feel like I know a secret that you don't know, and I can't spell it out for you. This is a general reading, but like, I kind of get the feeling that there's someone that you don't know yet that is gonna change your perspective. Emerging energy for our carnelian. Four of Pentacles. I think you're gonna start guarding your energy more. I think you're gonna be like, you know what? I want like what I want. Like, I want like the right thing. Like, I can't just like expect everything to be just hand delivered on a silver platter. Like, I mean, I don't know where this is coming from. I just feel here that you are gonna have like, it's almost, and this sounds so strange for Four of Pentacles energy, but what I'm getting is it's epiphany energy, and it's kind of like guarding your own energy is what I feel. And it's like the epiphany that you are worth more, the epiphany that you can have more, the epiphany that you can do better for yourself and by yourself. And it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with this other person, but sometimes we invest in it a little hard, and sometimes we just have a remembering, oh, I don't have to wait. Like, this person can go do that and I can do this, and whatever happens, happens. Like, if you can like kind of give that up, um, you, I mean, give that up, like, as in like, give it up to the cosmos, so to speak. Like, that you may, again, I think you're going to be surprised. I have a feeling that you're going to be surprised by yourself. You're going to be surprised in not only like what happens around you, but I have a feeling you're going to surprise yourself, and the way you feel and the way you see things is going to be like, oh wow, that's what I get. It's like I said, it's like an epiphany energy with this Four of Pentacles. I don't know, it doesn't even fall in line with the traditional reading. But one more for emerging energy for our carnelian, please. Oof, okay, that was a strong one. Three of Cups. Good times ahead. Good times ahead. That was a really strong energy too when I felt the card. I don't know if you've ever had acupuncture, but I used to experience something with acupuncture when a certain point would be tapped. Sometimes I could feel it, and I would be like, ooh, that was a juicy one. That was like a strong one. And like whoever was working with me, whatever, I've had acupuncture for many, many years, but like the person I've had more than once feel like, oh, I felt that. You know what I mean? Like there's like a ding, And that's what happened when I pulled this card for you. This is Three of Cups, Three of Hearts. And I felt it in a way that just rang as truth, and something that we can feel sure about, and that is that there are good times ahead. I get a feeling, I mean, I'm hearing like party anthems right now. I'm seeing like just good times. And I know, at the time of release, this is summer's upon us, and I hate, this is going to be timeless, but at the same time, if you're seeing this reading now, I would, and I've had this feeling earlier with another reading, I feel you're going to have a very fun summer. Like, you're going to have a very free and opening up kind of summer. And I think that around you, you will find a lot of that good time in friends. That's Three of Cups often speaks of friendships and camaraderie. I feel you're gonna be empowered by good energy shared among friends, and I think that's just gonna, again, like, get you into a more prime position for some of these good energies to be drawn in. Okay. I don't know what this person is going to do. They have some time to deal with their heart. Their heart needs time to heal. I don't know if that is your person, but I do know that you're going to be feeling stuff you didn't expect, and seeing things you didn't expect, and experiencing a lot of joy and a lot of revelation. Okay, I hope this resonated for you. Please do let me know, and hopefully I'll see you again. Hi, this is the fourth group, right? Emerald and Quartz, and the I Want to Know What Love Is card. That's a beautiful song. I will never not love that song. I don't know if the younger generations are quite aware of what a gem that is, but anyway, so you got the giraffe as your animal spirit messenger for me today, and the giraffe is saying, it's about the bigger picture. It says, take a step back and gather your thoughts and feelings. I don't know how that feels to you. Feels right to me for you. Let's get into some tarot, and we're gonna try to suss this out. I think from the start, I will say that emerald is a heart stone, quartz, of course, being like radiant energy and reception. I think that for you, I do get a feeling of deep craving and deep maybe some confusion. And I think that what may be necessary here is exactly what this card says, to take a step back and gather your thoughts and feelings, which is kind of doing it when you do things like this, right? So you're on the right path. And I will say there is a confusion feeling here in your energy. Okay. I don't, well, you'll know if you're having any confusion. Somebody may even, I don't know. I almost didn't say it, but I just, because it's kind of, it's very specific, but somebody may be even having feelings around like sexuality, like whether or not they want to explore a different sexuality. What do you call that? Like a different preference. Maybe someone's having feelings. This is so specific, but I can't escape it. That someone may be having feelings about changing their preference or their sexuality, or at least for an experience. I don't know. Yeah, let's just let's just go. Number 4, this emerald. Show me the current energy and love and romance for emerald people. 8 of Swords. Yeah, that is the confusion card. Feeling confused, feeling stuck, feeling trapped, not realizing that, not being able to see the way out, although there is a way out. I have to keep checking the camera. That's wild. Okay, yeah. 8 of Swords is the confusion card, so I'm feeling validated. Current energy for our emerald person. Confused about what's current energy of this person, these people, this emerald group. 8 of Cups. Yeah, that's like walking away, you know, like you may be confused about whether or not to walk away. You may be confused why someone walked away. You may be confused about just why you don't feel great in a situation that you should feel great in, that you think you should feel great in. Yeah, there's a sadness linked to this confusion, and it's more of like there's just an indifference. Like maybe you just aren't feeling what you're in right now and you're not sure what to do. I'm gonna see more about the current energy. And I mean, for you, I just like the way I feel right now, my heart is getting heavier and heavier as we go, and I just want to send you heart healing energy. That is what the emerald is. So I just really, if this is true for you and this is how you're feeling, I want to send what I can. Somebody's in pain. That's all I know. Can you please tell me, Spirit, more about group 4 emerald? 2 of Swords, a decision to be made. Yeah, confused about a decision. Wow. 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups, 2 of Swords. Confusion about walking away, and 2 of Swords, a decision. Not knowing what decision to make. That's exactly what I just said right here. Not knowing what to do, what choice to make. Take a step back, gather your thoughts and feelings. Oh, okay, so Emerald energy for card, love and romance energy. Oh my goodness, there's a lot coming out. Okay. This is intense. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry. It is what it is. I can't help it. I'm doing the best I can. Page of Wands. Okay. Yeah, not knowing what choice to make, and really feeling on the verge of needing to do it, needing to do something, like needing to make that, know what is right, know what to do, needing to know, really wanting to move out of this energy, really feeling that need and desire, and hoping to resolve this is what I get. Okay, so I'm using this Diviner's Court by the same artist as this Line Strider Tarot, and it's just a deck of playing cards. There are no majors and there are no pages, and there are jokers, which in my mind are wild cards that I use just intuitively. We're looking at here is the deck and the space where I'm looking at the person on your mind or a person around you. Like this is from or about someone around you. And you'll just have to see if and how it fits for you. I get different situations here, and I get a very, very specific one as well. Everyone's person. This is a Two of Cups. Emerald's person. Three of Cups. This person has a lot of love for you. So whoever it is, there's this person around you or on your mind that really values your friendship and feels more than that also both Two and Three of Cups. I mean, this is like best friend energy. This is soulmate energy. Like somebody really adores you. Could also be that this is how you feel about a person. This could be that situation that I was referring to that's very specific. I get a feeling that there's someone that you just love so much as a friend, and as you feel like they're the one and the only one, and like for some reason you can't be with them. It could be a sexuality thing, you know, as in like not being I don't know the words, like what is this, like maybe you're both women or both males, and this strays from your sexuality. I don't know, like there's something about that here, but there's definitely a feeling of a person who thinks the world of you, but also a person, I'm getting, this is a, not only, wow, the confusion just leaked all over me. like this is not only a potential reads for someone who, you know, this is how you feel about them, this is how they feel about you. This is either or both, and possibly a real, I can't help but feel there's something unrequited going on. Although it's not like you don't feel, oof. For some people, there's all this love for someone and it just can't be. There could be another relationship. It could be, again, like a sexuality thing. Like maybe you love someone who, like say you're a woman and you love someone and they aren't into women. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how else to say this. And that applies in so many different configurations. But what I'm trying to convey is that, like, there's something that feels, like I said, like unrequited. Like, these are beautiful cards, like a 2 of Cups and a 3 of Cups. But the feeling that I'm getting is that it just has to do with like absolute adoration. But I can't help but feel this undertone of impossibleness or confusion about whether it's possible. Maybe someone doesn't know how you feel and you don't know if you should tell them for some reason. It's not just whether or not you should tell them. Like, there's a reason why you don't know if you should tell them. Like, maybe they're with someone else, or you're with someone else, or the sexuality thing. Okay. Emerald's person. More from Emerald's person. What do I need to know? We have the Queen of Swords, Queen of Spades. Queen of Swords. The person that we're talking about is someone who is a little icy when it comes to feelings, you know. Like, we always call the Queen of Swords the Ice Queen, and like they can seem harsh, you know, like just, you know, like intimidating, you know, but they're just speaking truth, and they're pretty direct, but they also don't say everything that they necessarily feel or think. They can be more sort of reserved and more quiet, but it's like a knowing and it's like a really confident type of energy. Yeah, I feel like they're just not really speaking about everything. They're not saying everything that they necessarily think and definitely feel. They're kind of more in control of those things. One more about this person. And it's the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. They're looking ahead. They're not someone who really dwells in a place, in a space. Like, there's someone who I think they prefer to just like, I just heard like tag them black, which I understand in rescue operations is when you just basically have to call something dead and move on. Not to be completely morbid, but if you've listened to my readings, you know I'm kind of weird. But like I get the feeling that this is a person who they they really just want to move forward. They're into forward movement. They're into progress. They're into long-term planning, in the sense that they really cut out things that hold them down or back. And as far as like their relationship to you goes, you're gonna have to see, because there's just so much. I feel the confusion. I feel you have confusion, and I don't know your situation. This is a general reading, but like I get the feeling that you are thinking of or dealing with a person who is maybe intimidating for you, and maybe you feel like they've decided there's no place for you in their life. Like maybe you feel that way. That doesn't necessarily mean it's true. Like I can't help but feel that they are someone who you may think that they're so direct and blunt and honest that they're just gonna like tell you what their plans are, but I just feel that I'm supposed to convey to you that that's not necessarily the case. Like they may have thoughts and feelings they're not sharing, but they are mainly concerned with making their lives, you know, these are multiple people, like be what they want it to be. And it may be giving you confusion because you don't know what they want it to be. And I guess, you know, they'll let you know if you need to know, but this feels cold. I feel like you need to, like this giraffe card says, take a step back and gather your thoughts and feelings. Yeah, there's a lot of confusion. I think there's a real call for you. Let's look at your emerging energy in romance and love. What's emerging for you energetically? We have a 5 of Cups. Yeah, you're feeling some loss and sadness. You may be feeling unloved. You may be feeling like someone has ghosted you or disappeared or turned their back on you or isn't telling you how they feel. As far as emerging, I don't see that situation changing drastically on their end right now. Emerging energy for you, Emerald. And we have a 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords being heartbreak, loss, and sorrow. You know, it really just depends on your situation. I can't just sit here and say to a general reading that you're going to, you know, go ahead and end this or be on the receiving end of this ending. But it looks like there's a bit of sadness and loss coming up. And I think it's probably imminent. I think it's right now. I think it's probably, when I said emerging, I think it's like you're probably already feeling that coming. 5 of Cups, 3 of Swords, yeah. One more, please. Emerging energy for our Emerald. And it's the 4 of Pentacles. A lot of the same cards are coming up today. 4 of Pentacles here, making me feel like you really need to protect your own self and guard your own energy. No one else is going to do that for you. I don't think you're dealing with a person who has the capacity, at least like now, to handle taking care of you. Gosh, this all just, so much of this just sounds so harsh, and I'm so very sorry that it comes across that way, but it doesn't have to be yours. It doesn't have to be your reading. If it is, if all of this is fitting for you, I would say the most important thing here is to take care of yourself and heal your own heart. And this giraffe here saying take a step back and gather your thoughts and feelings is absolutely where you need to be. Like, you just really need to take some deep breaths, get grounded, take care of yourself. Like and people say that, but I mean like whatever it is that makes you feel comforted. And I don't mean like in it, you know, do some wallowing if you need to, but also like do the things that make you feel alive and good, you know, like if getting fresh air, if taking a drive to a specific spot in nature, or just calling up a special friend that you haven't talked to in a long time, like something feels like it feels like there's something you haven't been doing that you need to do, or you should probably do to honor yourself and take care of yourself. And really there's a lot of work to be done, I think, around sorting out some confusion that you may be having. Wow, so this one was the heavy one so far, and if you got this far and it meant something to you, please feel free to let me know. My email's in the bio if you don't want to say it in the comments, but I do appreciate likes. No one can see that you liked it. I do appreciate subscriptions. I don't even see who's subscribed, but these are all important parts of me being able to do more for you here on the channel. All right. Yeah, so my point was to, you know, feel free to let me know if this resonated for you. And I really send you so much love and healing for your heart right now. Okay. Hi, I think we're at 5. You shook me all night long. Like I said, that I think I was thinking of AC/DC, but I do know there's also a Led Zeppelin song with those lyrics. Either way, it's pretty intense. You got the honeybee as a messenger here. Divine feminine, you are being called on to rise. There is, with this card, a message about your own feminine power. You can be male. We all have male and feminine, masculine and feminine energy inside of us. And I know that sounds generic and like something that people are just saying. If you don't know, it is the truth. And you can even break it down in your birth chart. There's a healing nature to your energy. That is something that is divinely feminine. That's a trait. And you are being called upon, it says, to rise. You have, regardless of everything that's going on with you romantically, there's a message for you specifically here that you have some healing light to share. Oops, I just hit that. Okay, let's get into your reading about the romance and love energy you may be currently in. Love and romance energy for pyrite. Eight of Cups. Are you sad? Did you walk away from something? Did someone walk away from you? Are you feeling just detached? Are you feeling blah about a situation or just in your love life? Two of Cups. There's that soul bond. Maybe you walked away from a relationship or someone else did. There's a current energy of, I also get feeling like it's never going to happen energy, like it's never going to come. You know, not me feeling like it's never going to happen for you, but you being in an energy of feeling like something isn't going to happen, or you know, for some reason, like you can't be that lucky or something. Which is untrue, I can tell you. More on the current energy. Love and romance for a pirate person. Justice. Love and romance energy for our pyrite people. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're not feeling like you've gotten what you deserved. You're not feeling like karmically things have run the proper course. I get the feeling that you're feeling maybe even miffed about it. Or maybe what a weird word. I just got downtrodden. But like I think that there's a feeling of exasperation. All these words are coming to me that are kind of dramatic, but like I get the feeling that you're wondering when this is going to work out for you, when something good is going to happen for you. You're wondering like maybe about a specific situation that didn't turn out how that in the way that you felt was right. Like maybe somebody did you wrong. Like maybe someone left you feeling unloved and just a sense of someone may have like lowered your feeling of worth. Actually, someone may have left you feeling that way. That's the feeling that I get. And you know, if that's the case, I just would urge you to believe in this message here, that you have a healing light energy that is not only there for you to share with others, and I think that's important, but also for you to heal thine own self, you know? You will recover from anything that has set you back. I'm going to look at the other person energy, and you know, because this is a general reading, it could vary, like what or who this person is to you. You know, like this could be someone that you are involved with, interested in, someone who has been a part of your life, or someone who will be, if you just have no idea who it is, someone who is near you. This is the energy of somebody on your mind, or in whatever way that is. And if all of this rang true, I would say this is the person who may have walked away from you and left you feeling like they just didn't treat you right. Show me Pyrite's person. Tell me more about Pyrite's person. 3 of Cups. Maybe someone who has been a friend, and that you, or maybe they just saw you as a friend. Big friend energy with the 3 of Cups, or maybe, you know, I rarely say third party situation, but it's a possibility here that someone was torn between 2. Pyrite's person, please. And we have the Knight of Cups. That's that romantic gesture, the coming forward with, you know, a proposal, not necessarily for marriage, but maybe, you know, but like that's the energy of the knight in shining armor. Like that's the knight who tells you how they feel. So this person for better or worse, maybe expressing how they feel. I want to say at last. Can we have more about this person, please? And I have the Ace of Pentacles. They want to start something substantial somewhere. I hesitate to be like, oh, they're coming to tell you like how great they think you are, and they want to, you know, they have all these romantic feelings for you actually, and they love you, and they want to like, you know, lay down the roots with you and have this like new start with you. But that's kind of what's coming up here. And I mean, the only reason I'm hesitant is because I don't want to be responsible for giving someone hope, because this is a general reading. But I will tell you that that is coming through as well, that someone can maybe coming to tell you, or maybe they have, that they are, you know, how they really feel, and that they would like to start again with you. I get start again. I mean, this could also be the energy of a new person. I just want you to know. This could be the energy of a person who is maybe even in a friend position for you, coming forward to tell you how they feel about you and that they want to do something with you. So I think I'm getting different folks. I believe that there's someone who here is wanting to express that you're the chosen one, and I think that there's also like kind of a secret crush situation person coming your way to tell you that they want to date you. What else? One more about this person, whoever they are. Whoever they are. Who are they? What do we need to know about them? 8 of Pentacles. So many recurring cards all day today. A lot of collective similarities, I think, going on for all of us. I would say this 8 of Pentacles here is really just wrapping up an energy here of wanting to start something and wanting to just let it grow. Let it flourish. Let it blossom, if you will. And I am taking these playing cards for emerging romance and love energy for you. What's emerging for you? Emergent energy for you and love and romance. We have 3 of Swords. Sorry about that. 3 of Swords. Okay. That's the break. That's the clean break that I'm getting. It can feel like heartbreak and loss and sorrow, but to be honest, the feeling I get is a clean break. The feeling that I'm getting is that for you, there will be like a revelatory light in this for you. Like something will become clear to you through the severance of a situation. Like there's something that you will be able to take away as a whole part. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like looking at the silver lining. It's a blessing in disguise vibe coming for you in the form of a loss or heartache of some sort. Emerging energy for our pyrite. 6 of Cups. Really can't help but wonder if someone's about to speak up about their crush on you, someone that you've known a long time. That could be for sure. This card is telling me that for some of you, this person is what I mentioned before as a possibility, like someone coming forward to tell you that they want to be with you and like try this out, but someone who may have been like in a friend zone all this time. Like, and here I'm seeing like someone that you may have actually like been friends with a very long time and never even considered really. But another energy here for me with the 6 of Cups, 6 of Hearts, is that you know, like I said, from this revelatory clean break feeling where you're coming up for you is just a warm energy of remembering who you are. And I think you're going to hopefully remember that you have all this light inside of you. And I do get this card, that's why I went up here. This card has a healing energy. Six of Cups is often associated with childhood and memories and nostalgia and even soulmates. But I think for you here, there's very much a remembering who you are, like a remembering that you have this light, a remembering what you really want. And it's more like a focus on you than the heartbreak. It's like coming out cleansed and ready for your life that isn't about like love and romance, but you know, just an energy of seeking, wanting, getting your best life, like that is true for you, and that being what you need. And then, you know, yeah, again, like there's a for sure feeling of someone from the past or someone who is a friend or has been a friend, like admitting feelings for you. And I really can't help but feel this could very easily just be a single person who didn't know this is about to happen. That you could just be kind of like, where's my love? And then have someone's gonna be like, well, I've always loved you, kind of thing. Don't, you know. I hope it's true for someone because I feel it. Anyway, one more for emerging energy for you, Pyrite. It's the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this is your return, you know, on your investment. This is like you giving love to yourself, giving your own healing energy to yourself, being who you are, and giving your healing love and light to other people, and it paying off for you. Like this is nice. This is just basically you coming out of a situation where, or it's a space and time where you're not feeling you may be feeling like heavy-hearted or heartbroken or sad, sorrowful, regretful. But then these cards here together definitely give me a feeling of you picking yourself up, dusting yourself off, starting all over, and seeing results, if that tells you anything. So yeah, let me know if this resonated for you, and if not, you know, there are 9 readings here today, and maybe one will, and maybe none will. I find they are somewhat specific, so there's an art to finding your spot. But anyway, I do invite you to, you know, remember your light that you have and that you share, because I think you have admirers, but I think you have one in particular possibly who's going to come forward and let you know that. Okay, hopefully I'll see you next time. Thanks. Hi, this is number 6. This is Stop Dragging My Heart Around. Tom Petty, Stevie Nicks, and this prehnite tumble. You have the deer as your animal spirit messenger for me right now. And deer is very close to my heart. It's very much attached to the heart, in my opinion. This actually says, approach the situation with a light heart. So, you know, there's a lot of heart here. Heart, and heart came up in, well, you saw those before, but I'm also feeling it with deer. The key word being trust. And I think I just heard like, don't make a mountain out of a molehill. And I would like to dive into this because I feel I can't help but feel a little defensive right now, and I don't know if that's your energy and that's why they're saying this to you, but I feel that you maybe have extreme emotions is the best way I know to put this, which I do too, so don't, you're not alone. Approach the situation with a light heart. I think you need to try to not overthink and overanalyze. That's what I am getting. And I think that if you're in a situation where your heart is being dragged around, I just want to say, like, lessen your investment, basically. Like, kind of pull back, chill out, and reassess is the feeling that I'm getting. So for you, with the tarot, we're going to do 2 and 2, so I can kind of feel the situation here. How about this prehnite? Current situation in love and romance for our number 6 people. High priestess. And the Fool. Okay, so as far as your love and romance right now, you seem to be just really trying to tap into your intuition and trying to possibly like make magic and make things go how you want them to, and there may be a lot of resistance. I feel here that you may be feeling a little let down by your intuition. You may be feeling like you're not sure how to differentiate between your your worry mind, your primate mind, and your sort of like higher mind of intuition. I think that may be a little like clogged for you, so to speak. Like, you may need to do a reset, I'm getting. And honestly, like, that was here as well. Like I said, you may need to pull back and basically refocus and reassess. And that's the energy I'm getting here with these, is there's definitely a reset vibe here, a reset energy for you currently. I don't, it really, I get the feeling, I mean, that's more like advice. I'm sorry, my daughter's school's calling. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, like I see you questioning your intuition, basically, and I see you feeling like you need to like kind of like this desire to start over. And I don't know if you're in the energy of kind of like wishing you never met somebody who is causing you some sort of grief and making you question yourself. But that's like a feeling that I'm getting right now. Can you tell me more, Spirit? Tell me more about its energy right now. Got a 9 of Pentacles, a real call to, just take care of yourself and whatever, splurge on yourself, I'm getting, like, treat yourself. I think you may need some space from the situation, a break from everything that's been on your mind and weighing you down. If there's something you can do to get that. One more. It's this 5 of Wands. Yeah, there's you're in a it feels like you're in an energy of breached boundaries, conflict, and confusion. There's a sort of scattered feeling or like a not knowing there's a combativeness, to be honest. Like, I just feel like someone is, maybe you're in a situation where you've been, someone's kind of like defensive, and maybe you're defensive, and things are just not going super well, is basically the feeling that I'm getting off of here. And I guess like these two together, it's, to me, I feel that you are, again, it's the same as I said here. Like here I said you're questioning yourself, and you know what you've gotten into, sort of. And I think that this is sort of an echo of that. Like you feel a need, like there's a need in you to resolve some kind of conflict. There's some sort of there's an energy here, a feeling of wanting to, I just hear like live your best life. Like you really just want to be happy. You really just want to be happy. Like you're like, why is this so difficult? Like why is this so, what's so hard about that? Like, you know, whatever's going on with you romantically, it seems, I get the feeling you may be in a situation where there's just conflict and some things out of sync, being out of sync with someone. Let's see if we can take a look into that person. Can I hear about the person on Prehnite's mind? This is a Six of Wands. I think this is someone that you have done so much for and felt so much respect for at least at some point. I think that I get the feeling that something changed, that where there once was all this sort of adoration and pride kind of in I don't know if pride's the word, like this sort of uplifting feeling between you, that I cannot help but feel it is at risk or faded. More about this Prehnite person. And you have the King of Pentacles. This is someone who really just wants, I get that they're very selfish, actually, that they're kind of, or you think they're selfish, but I get that they actually probably are thinking of themselves now. And I think they yeah, I just get a real self-focused energy for them right now. I'm just gonna ask for more first. This person, tell me about this person. And we have a Knight of Pentacles. So here we are with the King and the Jack. Basically, I don't want to say, I mean, I get a dicking around feeling. You know what I mean? Like, I get like a what, you know, you're in a position of being like, what do you want? And stop dicking around, right? That's the feeling I get from this, that's how you feel about them. But I from them, you know, I'm getting that they're just thinking about themselves, and maybe maybe they have, you know, in the past, like there's been something that felt really good between you, but it doesn't really feel like that's what's happening now with you. But that with this Knight of Pentacles energy, I get that they really are just moving forward in a way that suits their end game, you know, like they're really just guarding their own stuff, their own heart, their own head, their own everything. Like it's just a real, there's just a very, I can't help, you know, who am I to call somebody, I don't, you know, this other person selfish, but I cannot help but feel that that's probably how you feel about them. Okay. And you may not be wrong. And they're making you wonder. I feel this is a little bit of a gaslighting situation potentially, because, you know, you had this high priestess here, and I said it came up for me, especially beside the Fool, as you kind of questioning your intuition, actually, like rather like just being like, you know, and I think that, you know, that speaks of a little bit of a confusion and a potential for a gaslighting situation where someone, this person may be telling you what you want to hear or telling what you need to hear to keep you hanging on, to keep you on a back burner, so to speak. And this is the energy that I'm getting, and, you know, take it if it fits. And one more about this person. Five of Wands, right over the Five of Wands. Well, you're not wrong about feeling, you're not wrong about feeling anything. And you need to unburden your heart probably to a degree where you can see this very clearly, whatever that means to you. Like, I think this Five of Wands is over this Five of Wands, and this person is bringing that to you. This person is bringing conflict to you, and it's not in your mind. This is actually happening. This person is looking out for themselves, and there's nothing wrong with that, but they can't keep you on a string. You know what I mean? Okay. I use this deck to look into what energy is emerging for you in love and romance. Emerging energy for you. We have, looky there, Queen of Cups. Queen of Hearts is the Queen of Cups, and it's represented by Pisces in this, where I don't know if that was in the screen. That's a Pisces image that is depicted here. But so Pisces energy being, like, of course, very sweet and emotional. But yeah, Queen of Cups, what's emerging for you? Unconditional love of self, unconditional love for those who deserve it. Here with the deer, this feels very fitting to me, especially where it says trust. You need to trust in the beautiful person that you are, and the love that you have to give is pure, and the love that you have to give is healing, and the love that you have to give is worthy of reciprocity. Like you should be getting what you give. Absolutely. And you can, and you will, and that's emerging for you, that knowingness, that self-love, and quite possibly someone else. What's emerging for prehnite? And here we have the Four of Wands. Look at that. That's that foundation. That's that happy, like, solid base. Sometimes people say this is a wedding. ceremony, a ritual, a party. Like there's a lot of like good energy attached to the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is 1111, and the Four of Wands is synchronicity. And I think that coming in for you is love and energy that you can rely on, energy you can count on, and something more stable that you deserve, straight up. And then one more emerging for you. Seven of Swords. And I, as I was flipping this in that moment, I can't always say what I'm thinking and communicating with the, channeling on what kind of thoughts I'm having with around language with spirit realm. But like Seven of Swords, speaking of dishonesty and being sneaky and avoiding responsibility, but I specifically was referring back to this other person in this situation, and you didn't, that's what was happening in my mind when I was communicating with spirit. So this is very much telling me, if that made any sense to you, how it's hard to explain how it works, but whatever. This is definitely, I feel confirmation for me that you need to really step back and look at this person for what they're bringing to you, and whether or not that's what you want, because I don't think it is. And if it's not, just try to maybe move your love around, turn your love around, and love yourself. Give it back to yourself what you're trying to give them, because I'm not sure they're using it in the best way, and I'm not sure they're being completely honest with you about what their intentions are and what they're really doing and why they're doing it. And I don't think they're malicious necessarily. I think they're just looking out for themselves, but part of that is having someone to catch them if things don't go better. But you don't want to be second choice, you don't want to be a side dish, you don't, whatever, slang terms, whatever, like you're not that. You're the Queen of Cups, and you can be a male as the Queen of Cups for sure. But like, yeah, emerging for you is seeing through their bullshit, basically, and I'm very happy for you about that. So if this it fit, and you would be the one to know, and you can feel free to let me know, and I really appreciate you, and I wish you the absolute best in this situation. If this didn't fit, of course, you probably didn't get this far, but you can try a different one. So hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, where are we now? 7? This is a lot. You chose the song Madness by Muse with the Amazonite. I have finally seen the light. I've finally realized what you mean. I really like that song. Also, I assume you do. You got Spider for your animal spirit messenger today. The message here on the card is Dreamweaver. Tune into the energetic grids around you. Where can you send your energy for healing? Spider is creative. Spider is building a home, attracting. Spider for you is here, I believe, just really confirmation of you being in a place where you're bringing all the parts of your life together, and very much like what these particular lyrics are saying, like, I've finally seen the light, I finally realized. I think that this is a master creator here, the Spider, and you are seeing and creating what you've wanted to manifest, quite simply. We'll see as we go in to the tarot. So I'm doing 2 and 2, looking at the current current love and romance energy you're in. What's amazing? Tell me about love and romance for like currently. And if I'm mumbling, it's not anything that you have to hear. And there's so much that goes in my mind that I don't speak, that it's just not a part of it. Sorry. Current energy. Flying out. This card flew out. I don't like flying cards. If you've ever heard me say that, it's true. However, based on the way I do things, I'm just showing it to you. It's the Wheel of Fortune. I get a feeling that your luck is kind of like highlighted right now, and like things that are meant to occur for you are happening right now. Back to the question. Current love and romance. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, that's a real... Sorry, I'm losing myself here. Page of Pentacles is a sweet energy and a nurturing, sweet, innocent, and it's a real like glow up energy. It's a real like groove back energy, feeling good. There's a lot of other songs coming up. So maybe you're feeling pretty good. Oh my goodness. All right, one more for that one. Seven of Swords. I think that you may have left a situation that was, I just want to say bullshit. Like it was just like Seven of Swords being this sneaky stuff. And I think that this gives me a feeling, these two together are giving me a feeling of you being in like a claimed energy, like feeling like capable of getting more and being better and bigger, like this real like believing in yourself energy after a period of possibly lying to yourself, to be straight up. Like you know, it could be a situation where someone was dishonest with you or deceiving you, and you could be coming out and like feeling good after all that, like coming out on top and being like, ooh, I'm so glad that's over, you know, like I realized. But like I really do get a bigger kind of vibe that like for more people this would be, you're not lying to yourself anymore. You're not going to lie to yourself anymore. Feelings that you have, whatever they are, you're ready to claim them. Let's see. You're ready to speak the truth is what I just heard. More about this Masonite person. Got a Four of Wands. Feeling like you're wanting to, you know, put the four stakes in the ground and build the tent. Like you're ready to build the home. You're ready to lay the foundation. You're ready to draw up the contract. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, it just feels like you've really come out of something. Could be many things, but something that involved murkiness or deception, and now you're, you know, feeling good and feeling very ready to do the real thing is what I'm getting. Do the real thing, whatever that is, compared to the thing that was not real. Okay. This could also speak about, you know, being in a situation where you are trying to deny your feelings for someone and just be casual and light and be like, oh yeah, like just like flirty and like maybe just hooking up or whatever. And then now you're in a space where you're like, oh no, this is actually more serious than I thought. Like my feelings are, and I want more. And the Emperor. Yep. You're ready to show up in this energy. You're ready to claim it. You're like feeling large and in charge is basically what I'm getting. Like there's certainly a fiery, like driven energy for you right now to achieve whatever you set your mind on. And to bring this back here to the spider and this creativity and this dream weaver and like making basically the manifester energy, like I think that there's been like a certain amount of intention set on your part, and at some point along the way, whether you even really fully consciously did that or just kind of like willed it through your desires and like kind of earned it through your willingness to face yourself. I think that there's a feeling of you getting it, getting yourself, like getting it, understanding, getting it, right? Like getting yourself and then achieving it, like making it happen. There's a manifestation energy big time here with these and this. Okay, now I've been using this deck to look at another person around you. It could be the person on your mind, a person you're involved with, a person you've been involved with, a person who is on the way in. I don't want to specify at this moment who that is because I believe this is has room to vary, because I think you have a lot of fresh. Oh wow, look, somebody flipped. Guess who flipped? And I don't usually do flips, but this is the Four of Wands. Four of Clubs is a Four of Wands, and there's a Four of Wands. Yeah, it just feels like a you know, confirmation of what I was just. What was I saying? Oh God. Let's talk about someone around you. Tell me something about someone around our Amazonite person. We have we have the Knight of Cups. Jack of Hearts is the Knight of Cups. And it's kind of weird because I had a little hit before I flipped the card about someone telling you they like you. This might be someone telling you this, that they have finally seen the light and they have finally realized what you mean, honestly. Because that's what I was thinking when I flipped it, but whatever. Okay, let's go more into this. Who is this person? Who is a person around our Amazonite person? Oh, wow. So on this one, I was thinking about what you mean. I finally realized what you mean. And I got here for you the King of Hearts, King of Cups, which is a lot of emotion. A lot of emotion. So you've got a Knight and a King of Cups right here. Someone around you is feeling very romantic toward you, a lot of desire for you, a lot of love, and a lot of genuine adoration and and intensity. Like, not just like a fling, like they think you're really special, and they maybe letting you know that soon. Okay, come on, tell me more about this person. Oh, we got a joker. So my deal with these playing card decks is when I get a joker, I use only intuition. It's a wild card, you know, joker's wild. So let me put on my glasses. I want to look at this image for a second, kind of feel. Yeah, no more tricks. Being resourceful, okay, so like with this card about this person, if it is someone who has been maybe in the past not as forthcoming about their feelings for you, they are going to now. I got a strong feeling of like no more tricks, and I don't know where that comes from, but yeah, like just basically like I'm hearing like, this is me, this is how I feel. That I don't, you know, it's just more to say that this person is ready to come clean, ready to be honest. Who is this person? Let me know one more thing about this person. And we have an Ace of Pentacles. They want to start or start over. They want a fresh beginning, but of all the beginnings, of all the aces, the Ace of Pentacles is very much one with all the intention in the world to grow. You know what I mean? It's like, it's laying down security. It's not just, you know, starting with all this love like the cups, or starting with all this clarity like the swords, or starting with all this passion like the wands. I think all that is in there, but this is like a legit start. You know what I'm saying? And those, it's not that those aren't legit starts, but I guess what I'm trying to say is this is the kind of start that keeps going for sure. Like, it's a more secure start. It's a more invested start. It's a pentacle start. Pentacles, earth, home, family, money, needs, health, body, you know what I mean? Like, there's a vibe of this person just being like, I want you for all the right reasons. I want this to work between us, and I'm going to do what I can to prove that, show that, and make it so. I just heard Jean-Luc Picard. I really did. All right, so now here we go. I'm using this this playing card deck to see what's emerging for you. Emerging energy for a imaginary person. What's emerging in love and romance for you? Oh, wow. Emerging 10 of Wands. Whew. You know, this 10 of Wands often speaks of like, you know, carrying a lot of weight and responsibility and burden and all of that. But I just will have you know that, you know, I feel here, especially, I feel this 10 of Wands as like a very strong omen for, I want to say, like the real deal. Like the real, okay, you know, I gotta be accountable, you know, like if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna commit to being honest, and commit you know, commit to trying and making an effort and listening and communicate, like everything. Like I just get this very strong feeling here with the Ten of Wands that, you know, if you're going to move forward romantically and in love, like potentially with this person who showed up, for you, you're taking it very seriously, and you do understand the weight of it, and it may be a little bit intimidating, but you feel it's worth it. That's just what I'm getting. Like I said, like this real strong feeling of, all right, if I'm doing this, I'm doing this, and I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna be accountable to this, to myself and to this person. Like I'm not, like you feel a great responsibility if they're gonna trust you with their heart, and that you're not going to take it for granted, and you're not going to let it freak you out. You may have had a tendency in the past to get freaked out by commitment or by seriousness of any kind, or limited options left, or like, you know, any of the things that come in the territory of like actually going in with somebody, you know, like if you've ever had those sorts of like hesitations or whatever, like I feel like that is something you're taking very seriously, and you know, I feel that you have reached a maturity level now that you may not have been ready for before. Okay, so more about emerging energy for you. And I have here, we have my homeboy, the bull, because I'm a Taurus. they've put Taurus on the King of Pentacles here. King of Diamonds is Pentacles. King of Pentacles. And I think, you know, there's a lot of, there's King of Cups, there's Emperor, there's King of Pentacles. There's a lot of really solid authority here. There's a lot of like knowing what you want, and knowing what you need, and knowing what you have to offer going on. And I think for you, emerging is just a very strong a feeling that you can depend on yourself, and you can depend on the person that you are deciding about. I just get that feeling that there's a willingness, they're approaching you, like in your mindset and in your heart, a willingness to be honest and in truth with all of that which you really want. And it's you know, getting ready for that, and feeling ready for that. Like I spoke of this in this maturity, what I feel is maturity card. You're really going to kind of step into that place of you know, wanting to preserve all good things, and have good things, and, you know, both materialistically and emotionally. All right, one more for emerging energy for you. That's right. And we have a 7 of Cups, which is fantasies and daydreaming and imagination. And sometimes I even throw in that this is the card associated with the internet. So I just want to say, in case that fits for you, that there may be something coming up for you in online social dating, etc. Like you may be finding communication ramped up there with this person. You know, that proclamation may come that through the internet, through that. But at any rate, the daydreaming, the fantasy, the imagination, I kind of get the feeling that You know, in the past, this sort of wishful thinking may have led you astray, but I feel for you coming up that, you know, the things that you daydream about and the things that you want, because I'm looking at this as a whole here, these are attainable. Like, you're gonna be, see this bull looking over here gently at his fantasies and desires and wishes and dreams. That is, I believe, you being able to go after things that may even just seem wild to you, like in the past, like things that may have seemed unattainable, or just like, oh, that's just a dream, that'll never really happen. But I think for you, in the area of romance and love, like things that you've dreamed and wanted are actually attainable and coming your way. This is super exciting. That's all I have for this reading. Please let me know if you're feeling it, and I'm kind of stoked for you, because this one's really sweet. And yeah, good, awesome. Let me know. I'll see you. Hi, number 8. Number 8. 8 for infinity. It's a beautiful number. Baby, baby, where did our love go? You can hear Supremes, or sometimes I hear Soft Cell singing that. This is Amethyst, our ether vibe. And then I have here for you the animal spirit wisdom coming through is owl, and it says sight. Detach your emotions from situations that you cannot control. That's a message for you. We'll see how that comes up, but I will tell you that owl, if you follow me in any way whatsoever, especially on Instagram, you would know that owl is significant to me, and I take it very seriously as a messenger from divinity. And for you to receive that right now, I'm just, what I'm saying is that I take it seriously, that I feel that this is true, and that you know, detaching your emotions from a situation that you can't control is easier said than done, but certainly possible even when it feels impossible. And we'll take a look. Let's take a look and see what's going on. For our amethyst, show me the current romance and love situation, the energy that our amethyst people are in. 5 of Cups, that's sadness, loss. And King of Cups. This feels like sadness and loss over something that you really had a great deal of emotion invested in, which is ringing into the song and to this owl card. If this lyrics are literal for you, and you're just at a loss if maybe someone has left, that would make sense. You know, this here, I do, you know, 5 of Cups is sadness and just like, you know, just feeling at a loss, and the King of Cups is speaking about just so much. I think there's so much, I get that there's so much leftover emotion for what is lost here. And if you look at this card, there's another owl. This owl has 3 eggs that are damaged and cracked, and I don't know if the owlets made it out. I don't know what's going on, but there are 2 here still, and that's always a message in the 5 of Cups. You know, like sometimes there's still something that you're not seeing. There's something, you know, you're sad about this, but you're not realizing that there's other stuff, you know, there's other stuff. And that's why this message about detaching your emotions from situations you can't control, it's like the vision to see that there's more. And, you know, here you are with King of Cups energy. Just, I feel you have so much leftover emotion and love that is basically kind of swimming around you. And I don't, you may not know what to do with that, and where to put it, and what happened. You may not be, I get that there's a feeling of like not understanding what happened, you know, like it's a utter like what the fuck kind of feeling. Like wow, you know, like just a wow is what I'm getting. Let me get some more on your current love and romance. Judgment. There may have been a divorce. There may have been just an element of a decision that was made that I get the feeling it wasn't your decision. Okay, like a decision was made, and I think that decision is kind of what put you in this energy. But more about this current love and romance energy of our amethyst person. 7 of Wands. That's the you know, the defensiveness. Like I think you're feeling kind of like you may be feeling just sort of like attacked from all sides. You may be feeling like overwhelmed. You may be feeling your walls are growing, and you're feeling like you have to protect yourself, and you're feeling vulnerable is what I get. I think you're feeling like you can't win. Like there's just no way to win this is what I get. I don't know. Let's take a look at the situation. I get the feeling there's a situation. I think I get the feeling there's a person, basically. Like this is the deck I'm using to look into the other person, or the person on your mind, or the person you are involved with or have been involved with. Just want to like show you that this 10 of Cups flipped out, and I'm seeing that as a hopeful sign for you. I know that was really cryptic. I just basically, like, I feel like you're in a not the greatest energy right now, and not feeling the best about what's happened to you, and the feelings that you're left with. And I don't always take cards that I see and that flip, and a lot of that's been happening today, and I have been noticing them, and that was a 10 of Cups, and I just felt like I just wanted to let you know that you will feel good again. You will feel whole. You will feel control. You will feel healthy. You will feel appreciated, and you will love and like and want things you never imagined. So as for this person who may have let you down, and maybe it's still going on, or this is someone on your mind, or someone who has been around, or someone who is around, or someone who's about to be around. This is just someone around you, and you may know better than I, but we'll see what's coming up. All right, so tell me about this person. Queen of Pentacles energy. Ten of Wands. This person. Amethyst person. 8 of Swords. 2 of Wands. Okay. So what I get from this, and I'm sorry, I just kind of went on through because I was just letting it come. What I get from this is your attention on this person, your focus on this person may have felt like a lot for them. You are probably extremely loving and giving and nurturing. You have a ton of feminine divine energy within you, and you could be male, but it's a nurturing, protective, growth encouraging type of energy. It's good, it's sweet, we want that. It's kind of maternal, and like I said, that can go either way, but this felt like a bit much for this person. I think that they felt trapped. I think it was more than they could handle. It was more than they were used to. And it's not that there was anything wrong with you, but when you have this kind of energy, you have to understand that some people don't know how to receive that kind of energy, or it makes them feel like I just got the thought, like a toddler, it's being like, I can do it myself, like I feel like that is the type of energy you got from this person, because that's what it brought up in them. Maybe they have mom issues, I don't know, but like I get the feeling that you had so much love for them, and it was just, for them, uncomfortable, because maybe they don't love themselves that much. Maybe they aren't there yet, like maybe they don't know how to receive that kind of love. And with this 8 of Swords, which is, spades here, 8 of Swords is just like just a confused, uncomfortable energy. It's like, I need out of this. I got to get out of this. Like, I don't know how, it's a little bit panicky that I'm feeling for them. And so with the 2 of Wands, it was just like, it feels like it came down to them having to make a choice and do what they felt like they could do. Like, it seems to me like there may have been, a split or a separation for many here, and it just came down to them being at or reaching a place where they just couldn't take being loved by you. And I mean, it's a little bit on you and a little bit on them. Like, you have to kind of, like, here it's saying detach your emotions from situations that you cannot control. You certainly cannot control another person with love bombing them. And you certainly cannot just love someone into loving you. And you can't fix a person by loving them necessarily, And this person just doesn't feel ready. Like, just doesn't feel ready to receive any kind of love at all. But yours is especially intense. And you shouldn't be down on yourself for loving that way, because there will be somebody, who is right for you. And I told you that maybe that's why I saw that 10 of Cups and felt I needed to tell you that. There is going to be, I feel pretty confident, saying that there is going to be someone for you that's going to be better matched. And that's really what it comes down to. You ultimately, that you want to be with someone that is the right one, and that you feels the same way about you, and without a lot of hiccups and a lot of, you don't want clashes. You don't want to have to, like, you don't want arguments. You don't want to have to, like, explain everything all the time. Like, you can have an easier time with someone who's in an energy that matches yours better. This is the message that I'm getting when I'm looking at this person who seems to have maybe done something. Please tell me. Now I'm looking at, with this deck, emerging energy for you in love and romance. What is emerging for our amethyst in love and romance? You have a 9 of Swords. Okay, you're going to have to make it through. There is such a thing as delaying, drawing out and delaying the agony of a breakup or a rejection. You know, I think that you may, this feels real immediate. Like, I feel like this Nine of Swords energy is about just, like anguish. Like, it's such a shitty feeling and a place to be. And I think that you're in it, but you're telling yourself you're avoiding going all the way in. You know what I mean? It's like, it's how we walk through the fire, so to speak. You know, like, you gotta, you know, it sucks, but like, honestly, the more you just take each day and go, just dive in and just be like, all right, this has happened. It's a sort of surrender. But like here with the owl, detach your emotions. Sorry, my phone's ringing. Detach your emotions from situations that you cannot control. You cannot control this other person. And if you can't make, it can hurt so bad to have someone not give you the love you need, or that you thought you were going to get from them, or that you really just want from them. Like, that can hurt so bad. But like, it will not always feel this way. And there will be, like I said, that 10 of Cups there, I have no doubt there will be something that's going to make you turn around and look at this situation, and it's going to be completely diminished from the grandiose sort of like position it's holding in your space right now. Like, it's got a real hold on you right now. But you're gonna see, at some point, I do feel it, you're gonna look back on all this like shitty feeling that you're going through with this person and be like, wow, that was that person was not worth all that. Like, I can't believe I went into such a state of despair and heartbrokenness. I spent like X amount too many days like worrying about that. Okay, that's genuine. I'm feel that for you. What else is emerging for our amethyst people? We have a 9 of Wands. Emerging energy coming up is courage and the warriors. You're getting through it. This is the warrior. This is the courage. This 9 of Wands is taking it on and getting it done, getting through it, feeling strong. I'm just seeing like a ninja, like you're kicking its ass. Like, you're basically, you know, moving out of it and into empowerment. And you know, how beautiful. 2 9s. And now one more on emerging energy for you in love and romance for amethyst. Emerging. Oh, so this is interesting. This came up in the same position. I think it was the last reading. And it's echoing the same for me. Your wishes, your dreams, your fantasies, like the things you're dreaming of, the things you want, you're going to be able to go for them. That stuff is coming to you. And I told you there was that 10 of Cups, and I wouldn't have mentioned it because cards flip all the time and I ignore them. Well, if you've watched me, I ignore them. But I didn't ignore it because it felt like something I needed to tell you. And there's something better ahead for you. There's something better, absolutely, for sure. I need you to know that. And I think that whatever you're dreaming of, thinking of, wishing for is on the way. I think you have a beautiful emergent energy of feeling capable and empowered, and looking back on everything that you've been going through as like, oh man, it's like you're gonna snap out of it. That's the feeling that I get. And like, you know, so easier said than done, like I said here for the owl. Like, detach your emotions from situations that you cannot control. And I mean, really, like I said, it's easier said than done, but you need to have faith and keep the vision, you know, like it's happening. You're gonna get through anything that gets you down. There are ups and downs. There's things go round and round, you know, like you're just like everyone else. We all go through these things. And even if you look at other people and their lives seem so much happier and complete, and like how do they get so lucky, if you ever feel that way, just listen, you know, you may not see the things that hurt another person or weigh another person down, or maybe they haven't happened yet, but we all get our fair shake, or and some more than others, but like everybody gets a taste. If we're all here on earth, like, you know, no, you don't get out without feeling some existential pain and some sort of heartbreak. So I'm just letting you know you're not alone. But yeah, if you're wondering what has happened with someone, I feel like, you know, it looked like they just couldn't deal. And it's not just with you. They aren't in a position to probably accept really good love. And you just need to, just keep all that for someone who matches you better. It's that simple. Okay. So let me know how you feel about it. And if it wasn't for you, you probably didn't make it this far, but my best to you. Hi to group 9. I finally made it. That's a lot of readings. I feel like I'm just warmed up though, but I'm also done after this. It's time for lunch. Okay, you chose You Get Me Closer to God, 9 Inch Nails. Woof, woof. I love that song. I love all the songs that I wrote on these cards, but ooh, I love this one. And that's Smoky Quartz, one of my very long-running favorite crystals. Here it is again, Smoky Quartz. You got the Frog card for your animal spirit wisdom. Stepping into your power. Don't take a back seat in your story. It's time to step up. That's what this card says. So let's let's go in and look at love and romance in your current energy. What's going on with our Smoky Quartz person in love and romance right now? Nine of Wands. That's hot. That's powerful. That's your warrior. Look at this guy. Cool. That's somebody who's been through it and is like confident, and you know what, you know, like they got this. Like it's a very courageous, like you're a fighter, you know. Okay, but in your energy around love and romance, I would say that you're feeling like you've probably been through it all. That's what I got. Your current love and romance energy. Smoky Quartz, current love and romance energy. 10 of Wands. Yeah. There's just more of you coming out of like so much experience. Like this isn't really situation specific at this point. I just, in your love and romance energy, feel you're a real warrior and you have been through it. You've been through it. Okay. What's happening with our Smoky Quartz person in love and romance right now? Ooh. Ace of Wands. That's exciting. This is talking to me about a current energy of something new and it's exciting maybe has started, or started again. You know, the Ace of Wands is a real passionate, fiery, sparky start, you know? All the aces being starts, wands being fire. And more, please. Smoky quartz. You get me closer to God. What's going on with them right now, Spirit? Six of Swords. You are moving forward. Whatever you've been through that has made you such a warrior, you know, all that experience. I feel like you are like someone who has experienced every like pain and love, all the feelings, all the emotions, all the good, all the bad. Like you've just like really been through it, with someone or with a bunch, you know, a line of people, who knows. I feel like you've really experienced a lot, and here you are, Six of Swords, moving forward into your best life, moving into, you know, here again, the frog, stepping into your power. Don't take the back seat in your story. It's time to step up. I think you're just moving past the past, you know, anything that I feel like you've leveled up a bit in your game. Like you, not to talk about games and levels, but like, how else can I say this? I think that you know what you want, and you experience everything more deeply by now, and you are ready for the next, which may have already occurred. It looks like possibly with some of you, or you're just ready for it. That could easily fit either way. Like either there's a new start that has happened that's fiery and exciting, or there's one on the way and you're moving forward with that. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling excited. And here, I'm using this deck, this playing card deck, to look at the energy of someone around you. This could be the person on your mind, the person you're involved with, the person you've been involved with, the person approaching. Tell me about this Smoky Quartz's person. What's up with them? We have a Six of Pentacles. So there's a person around you. There's a person's energy around you that is very much feeling how you're feeling. There's a give and take going on that means a lot to them. There's a feeling of reciprocity. They feel safe to invest in you. They feel that they get back what they give to you. Like this feels very balanced. Smoky Quartz's person. Oof, Knight of Cups. The Jack of Hearts is the Knight of Cups. And this person has a lot of romantic feelings they will be conveying to you. They're going to let you know. They probably are letting you know. I kind of feel that you have a hunch. Yeah, this person digs you and isn't afraid to say so, or they're not going to be. Yeah? Okay. Tell me more about this person. I like them more and more. This feels like a hot new kind of thing. New-ish. New again. I don't know. Four of Wands. Four of Wands. They want to establish this with you. They're going to want to establish this with you. I think you're in a really intense thing, and it's getting deeper, and maybe even started off as just a kind of casual thing, but I feel like it's growing into something more substantial, something potentially long term, certainly something exclusive and important. And one more. Tell me more about this person. And it's a King of Cups, King of Hearts. They're just super into you. Like, they're super into you. They may not always tell you exactly how they feel, but they have real feelings, big feelings, deep feelings, and they have, the King of Cups often speaks of mature feelings. Like, this isn't just like, you know, like, you know, this isn't just like sexually driven. This isn't just like, you know, you make me feel good and so I really love it. Like, there's a real depth to the emotional state that they're in with you. Like, they recognize it as significant, and that means something. It's not just like, oh wow, I have all these feelings, where are they coming from, where did they go? Like, they're not somebody, they may be someone like you who has also you know, been through some stuff, and they seem to know a good thing when they feel it, and I think that's you. All right, and now I'm using this deck to look at emerging energy to you. But I just want to go back to this frog here and this message here. Stepping into your power. Don't take a backseat in your story. It's time to step up. Yeah, I think there is a message for you for sure here, and it's coming through with everything else as it's unfolded, that, like, you know, it's your time. It's your time. You know, you deserve good love. You've been through so much. You deserve that kind of connection that is just pure soul satisfaction and fire and trust and security. I feel so much goodness in this connection for you. It feels healthy. It feels like there is healthy communication, and it doesn't mean there won't be snags, but it feels to me like you both are or will reach a place of wanting to do whatever it takes and putting that work in to keep this, because you know that good things don't come around that often. There's a feeling of this is rare. This is not something you find every day. All right, so what's emerging for our smoky quartz person? This is a 9 of Swords. I think it is crazy to me, like, so many of the cards have recurred through 9 different readings today. And the way that I read them depends, but here we have 9 of Swords energy is really horrible, unpleasant, but I'm laughing because that is not for you. That is not me telling you that you're about to go through like a hell, which I think 9 of Swords is kind of hell. What I think this means is you are actually coming into a place of not feeling that anymore. And this is the type of thing I'm talking about. You have this 9 of Wands up here where you're in this current energy of, like, you know, being strong and courageous and being a warrior who's been through, like I said, with this 10 of Wands, this burden and this like experience of, you know, you've had your fair share, more than your fair share of heartbreak. You've had a lot of feelings. You've had good times, bad times. You're a seasoned vet of love. And, like, I think this card right here, 9 of Swords, telling me emerging for you is the release of those times past where you agonized and worried about whether or not this person, you know, was right for you. What did they feel for you? What did they think for you? What did they want from you? I think you're reaching a place of security both in yourself, and that you may have found someone who's going to be able to provide that for you through good communication and care. And it reminds me of this again. Stepping into your power. I believe for you in your emerging energy with this Knight of Swords is a whole lot of healing, the triggers of the things that, a whole lot of healing of the wounds that you've carried for a very long time, probably since childhood, that cause you to be triggered in when you feel vulnerable, when you feel feelings and emotions, and when you feel like, you know, you're afraid to get hurt, you know. And I think that this is speaking to you coming to a place finally where you're finally, like I said, this veteran of love energy is strong. Finally come into a place where you can let that stuff like lie, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I'll let you know if it ever happens for me, but like, I don't know how to get rid of anxiety forever, but this is going to be a situation that will feel better for you and more secure for you than anything has before. Tell me more about emerging energy for the smoky quartz. King of Cups. King of Cups here with a scorpion. Scorpio is on this. It's an astrology themed deck. King of Cups. King of Cups. This person had King of Cups energy. Your emerging energy is King of Cups energy. There's a whole lot of just strong love and emotion coming. There you are having, Scorpio is intense. Scorpio is intuitive. Scorpio is about desire and need. And I think a lot of this is going to be met through this connection. Give me one more for our smoky quartz. Emerging energy and the love and romance. Emerging love and romance energy for smoky quartz. This, oh my God. Sorry. Two of Cups. Two of Hearts. Do you know what that means? Have you watched enough tarot? Do you read tarot? Do you understand tarot? Do you know that Two of Cups is the one, is the bond, is the soulmate energy, is potentially marriage, is union, it's deep connection, it's divinely guided, it's as far as like being closer to God. I mean, a Two of Cups connection is gonna make you feel that way, and here it is. It's all coming in for you. Holy crap. I'm so happy that the final reading today just ended on this note. I just got chills and my eyes are kind of watering. And I think that you're finally getting what you want, finally getting what you deserve, finally getting what you need, finally being appreciated and respected the way you should be, finally being understood, finally found someone who can hang, someone who can match you. This is beautiful. I am, all right. Woof. Let me know how that feels right now. And by all means, like, let me know how this turns out. I wish there was a way to like track a reading, you know? Anyway, stoked for you. Oh my God. All right. I do hope to see you again. Thank you so much. That energy was fantastic. You're a warrior. You deserve it. See ya.